This is Des Woodruff, analyst here at Grok Trade. This is the weekend edition. Let's take a look at the markets here. And just to start things off, let me just first say welcome to freeonlinetradingeducation.com. It's a long URL, but it says everything that we are about. Very proud of the website, and we know that there's bugs and issues that we're working out. Hey, we're excited just to have something new and improved. But if you see any bugs, if there's any issues at all, gang, email me at admin@groktrade.com. And we read each and every one of those coming in, and we want to make sure we're at the top of our game. And anyway, to all you V newsletter subscribers, once you log into this new site, you will see a V newsletter pop-up link to the top right-hand side, and that will happen tomorrow before noon. That'd be Saturday before noon. You'll have that ability, and you'll be able to access the V newsletter for this week. So if you do not get that, and there's an issue or you fall into the cracks, I will get on that immediately. Send me an email at admin at groktrade.com, and we'll get that taken care of. All right. To technical analysis, gang, very important stuff here. The S&P, we end the week sideways below the 50-day moving average on the S&P daily. Now I'm going to bring over here the weekly. The weekly, we are within a symmetrical triangle. Do you see this? Symmetrical triangle based off of trend lines from back here. See that? This symmetrical triangle, these could be bullish or bearish. We're hitting resistance and dropping. As far as the weekly is concerned, we're heading down. We're in a down leg. You certainly don't want to be long in this environment at this moment. We just went below the 50-week moving average, and we're past the apex of that triangle just ever so slightly. So we may find support here at this area. Let me give you that number. So that support will put us at 1063 to 1065 area. Yeah, 1065 to 1063 major support. And support coming down as low as 1047 to 1050 area. That's the weekly. So the weekly looks pretty bearish. The daily looks pretty bearish, but here's the monthly, which trumps them all. Big drop, a rise, and a drop. But look at the monthly. We have a higher high and a higher low. So this is part of what we're trying to make an up leg here. Now the month, we're just in the middle of the month, so anything can happen. But nonetheless, unless we go and make a new low down here, this is the beginnings of an up leg on a monthly, so that is more bullish than bearish. I want to look here at the NASDAQ. On the daily, the NASDAQ's just crashing and burning. You can see this right here, breaking major support areas, nothing but downside potential down to 2120.50 and or 2100. But I want to bring in the weekly. The weekly is a beautiful symmetrical triangle, but the problem with the weekly is we're at a major support area. So if we're going to bust through, this is the time it's going to happen. This next week, if this breaks through, it's going to be a very powerful down week next week. And chances are it would be on huge volume if that were to happen. For that not to happen, we need to find support immediately. I don't want to see the NASDAQ drop any more. Find support and then bust out. We're coming to the apex of this. The chances of this breaking out or down is going to happen fairly soon. So be ready for a major move in the markets, one direction or the other. Right now we have closed below the 200 and the 50-day moving average. Both of them were crossed and we broke down below. The MACD hit the histogram zero line and now has turned southbound. This does not bode well for what we're seeing right now. Let me show you this monthly. The monthly drop, we pop up. Here we barely made a higher high. but we definitely made a higher low, but we're showing a lot of weakness here. So what I'm seeing here on the monthly is a lot of indecision taking place. And that just, I don't like that indecision. Let me take a look here at the Russells. The Russells on the daily, we've been dropping. Instead of going sideways, we actually made a lower high and a lower low. We're continuing the down leg on the Russells. Remember, the Russells, smaller cap funds, they tend to be those that lead the market, and we're seeing a lot of relative weakness here, but we have big support coming up here at 602.40, okay? 602.40, big support, all the way down to about 600. Let's bring in the weekly. Now here is a major problem. I just said that the Russells tend to lead the markets. Look at we closed for the week below that major trend line. Let me show you where that was derived from. This swing low to this swing low, and we close at its low. Decisive drop on the MACD. This symmetrical triangle, it has a better chance of going southbound than up. It has broke the ice. That could be a major problem, and foreshadowing of what's to come here in the markets. The monthly, choppy sideways at a major resistance area, and we drop. Look at this, just as choppy market. Listen, it is hard to make money in a choppy market like we're in right now, so it's better to not trade than to give back to the markets. So what do I expect going into the future here? Things don't look good technically, but anything can happen. We are at a crucial point in the markets, and for the markets to go bullish, we need a catalyst of some sort. We need some hope out there in the economy, and I want to see any movement to the upside be on big volume. If I don't see that, there's no way I'm committing to the long side. If anything, I'm starting to align the troops for bearish activity to the downside. So let's keep a very close eye to the markets, and you want to stay acutely focused on what these charts are telling us, and keep very close to what we're delivering here in the best of technical analysis online and given to you free of charge right here at Grok Trade or free online trading education. So safe trading to each and every one of you. Get registered online, and looking forward to working on this V newsletter for everybody. Take care and safe trading.